What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to another AHJ Productions video. Today, this is a video that I have been waiting to do for a while, but now is a good time. Now is a very good time to make a video of me just rambling on about the New York Jets because, let's face it, we are a bad team. We are a very, very bad team. So, we'll get into that. But first, like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it if you guys haven't watched our last 3 breakdowns. Jonah did one on the football team, Hunter did one on the Bears, and I did one on the Bengals. We're going to be finishing up that series very soon. We haven't uploaded it in a while. We're going to start doing that. We're really going to start grinding it out. Videos are going to be pouring out over the next few weeks. Just be ready. We're coming back. Sorry, I just ate some spicy food, so I am just all my nose is runny. So anyway, let's ramble on about the New York Jets because I've never been more upset as a football fan. The decisions that we have made in the past few seasons are so horrible. I can't tell you what was going through Joe Douglas's mind when he decided to give Le'Veon Bell $52 million. I can't tell you what was going through his head. Actually, I can. He thought Le'Veon Bell was still going to be Le'Veon Bell. Well, here's the thing. Nobody that comes to New York is going to be good. That is the bottom line. Nobody that comes to New York is going to revive their career in New York. It's not going to happen. It's really not going to happen. Le'Veon Bell also took a year off of football, and we gave him $52 million. And, the worst part about it is that, okay, in the NFL, there's playing bad and there's playing terrible. Le'Veon Bell is playing terrible. Le'Veon Bell is playing so horrendously awful. Last season, he didn't even have a good game. Some players will have like a bad season, like they'll just have like a down year. No, Le'Veon Bell had a bad season and didn't even play well in one game. I can't tell you what was going through Joe Douglas's mind. I don't know. I love Joe Douglas. I think Joe Douglas is going to revive this team. I'm going to explain that later. But I think Joe Douglas is the man. But I cannot tell you what was going through his head when he signed Le'Veon Bell. Can't tell you. Another thing. The first thing I should have said, this is probably one of the main points of this video, is fire Adam Gase. Do it right now. Get him out of New York. I cannot stand the man. He does not do anything well for this organization. He does not motivate anybody. His play calling is horrible. They talk about him as this quarterback guru. Okay, well, Jay Cutler in Chicago or Denver or whatever it was. Okay, it's Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was actually a good player, and people say Adam Gase made Jay Cutler a good player. No, Jay Cutler was actually a very underrated player. Adam Gase is a horrible head coach. I know he went 10-6 with the Dolphins one year. He is a horrible head coach. Get him out of there right now. We are not doing good things with Adam Gase. Adam Gase is not going to be successful here. It's just the way it is. I know that we started 1-7 last year and finished off the season going 6-2. But that was not Adam Gase. That was Sam Darnold. That was the defense taking steps up. I hate to say it, Jamal Adams really stepped up. I don't like Jamal Adams. With that said, what's he doing? Why is he talking about the New York Jets still? Why is Jamal Adams still talking about us? We traded you. You got what you wanted. We traded you to Seattle. That was one of the teams that you even told us that you wanted to be traded to. And you're still talking about us? Come on, man. This is why nobody really likes Jamal Adams, unless you're a Seahawks fan. Jamal Adams tweets, even when he was in New York, I still did not like him as a social media personality. He was ridiculous. I remember, I'll maybe put it up on the screen. I think I screenshotted it a few months ago. There was a tweet that he had where he was talking about how he remembered the 5 guys taken ahead of him. He was talking about how he remembered the guys taken ahead of him. And Marshawn Lattimore, with the great guy that he is, Marshawn Lattimore decides to retweet and comment, "It was only 5, bruh." And this is why, as a Jets fan, I will forever love Marshawn Lattimore. Would love to have him on the team, but even if he's not on the team, I will still love and support Marshawn Lattimore. Anyway, Jamal Adams is really petty. I can't stand him. We traded him, gave him what he wanted, and he still won't shut up. We'll move on to another subject. We're going to talk about the quarterback situation. And it pains me. It pains me to say it, but we're not going to be successful with Sam Darnold. We're not. We're not going to be able to build a team around him. We can't seem to do that. We can't seem to pick up the right guys for him. We decide to go after guys like Brashad Perriman and Josh Bellamy and Ryan Griffin. It blows my mind that we can't get Sam Darnold even one weapon. And the one weapon we thought we gave him was Le'Veon Bell, who has been abysmal, as I said earlier. We're not going to be successful with Sam Darnold. Here's my suggestion. The Jets are going to have the number 1 pick. That's my prediction right now. I think we're going to go 1-15 or 2-14. I think we're going to have the number 1 pick. People talk about the Jaguars being the worst team in the league. Nope, it's the New York freaking Jets. We're going to have the number 1 pick, most likely. Take Trevor Lawrence. Do it. I don't care if you have Sam. Jets fans are going to be mad that, my fellow Jets fans, you guys are going to be mad that I'm saying trade Sam Darnold, get Trevor Lawrence. You guys obviously just don't understand how good Trevor Lawrence is. Trevor Lawrence is a better prospect than Andrew Luck, in my opinion. I have heard stories about how just so tough it is to defend Trevor Lawrence. He's the best quarterback prospect in the last however long. I mean, better than Andrew Luck, better than Matthew Stafford, better than, Carson Palmer. He is one of the best. He may be the best quarterback prospect I've ever seen. We have to take him. I talked about how we're not going to build a team around Darnold. We can build a team around Lawrence, and Lawrence can make it possible. Lawrence can make it possible to make these guys that are not really very exceptional, he can make them good. I think Trevor Lawrence is that type of player. He throws guys open. He's not really like a toxic player. He's not going to bring in a bunch of extra baggage. I'm a Gamecock fan. I hate Clemson with a burning passion. That is my least favorite team in all of sports. But I will do anything to have Trevor Lawrence on the New York Jets. I will literally do anything. The only thing that scares me is that I think if we had the number 1 pick and we were interested in drafting him, I have the sneaking suspicion that he wouldn't want to come. But I don't really think that's going to be the case. That's just the one thing in the back of my mind that I'm scared of. But the bottom line, draft Trevor Lawrence. Do it when you can. If you get the number 1 pick, lock him in. He is your pick. You're not listening to any trade offers for the number 1 pick. You are saying, no, we're taking Trevor Lawrence, and you guys need to know that. And I think you need to trade Sam Darnold in the offseason. Make it known that you are going after Trevor Lawrence. Trade Sam Darnold. Get some picks for this upcoming draft. Just do it. Please. I would be totally on board with literally trading every single player on our team for picks. I know you can't do that because 53-man roster, whatever. I would be so open to trading every player on our team for picks, except for Mekhi Becton, because I think Mekhi Becton is a monster of a left tackle, and I think he's going to be our franchise guy. Trade everybody. CJ Mosley, Avery Williamson, Actually, no, not Quinnen Williams. Mekhi Becton and Quinnen Williams are exceptions. Trade C.J. Mosley. Trade Avery Williamson. Trade Marcus May. Trade Le'Veon Bell, even though you're not going to get an offer from him because he stinks. Trade Jamison Crowder. Trade the trash cans you have on the offensive line. Trade Sam Darnold, like I said. Trade Steve McClendon. Trade Brian Poole. Trade Bless Austin. Trade Pierre Desir. I don't care. Trade everybody. I don't care. We need picks. We need to stack up this team with talent because right now we don't have any. No talent on this team. Mekhi Becton is probably the best player on our team right now. I will say that. I think Mekhi Becton is the best player on our team. C.J. Mosley has not really played for us. Avery Williamson has not really played for us recently. I think when Mekhi Becton starts playing, I think he's going to be the best player on our team. And I'm confident in saying that. There's no other guy on this team that gets me genuinely excited. Actually, I said don't trade Quinnen Williams too. Quinnen Williams, get this. Quinnen Williams was said to be like a guy that could go number one over Nick Bosa. My claim earlier saying that nobody is good in New York, that shows with Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams was so terrible last year. He needs to step up, or I don't know what we're going to do with him. He's going to lose his value very fast if he just starts playing like he did last year. It's bad. This team is bad. This team is really terrible. And the fact that I was genuinely excited about us drafting Braden Mann, a punter, was upsetting. The fact that I was like, oh my gosh, we drafted Braden Mann? No way we took him. That is something that really, really upsets me looking back at it. One thing I will say actually is that we did draft Bryce Hall, and he was one of the don't worry, not the TikTok star, cornerback Bryce Hall out of Virginia. We did take him. He was one of the top guys in the draft at the beginning of the draft process, and then he just got injured and lost all of his value. But I think Bryce Hall is a good player. I think we need to give him a shot. We can't let him sit behind guys like Pierre Desir and Nate Hairston. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. The Jets have to make improvements. Fire Adam Gase. Get Trevor Lawrence if you can. Trade people for picks. Stack up on talent. Go full rebuild mode. I can't with this team sometimes. Head coach candidates I would want. I know I'm just kind of rambling, but that's the point of this. Head coach candidates I would want. Eric Bieniemy. Ryan Day. Don't give me Dabo Swinney. I would cry. There are more. I could make another video about that at some point later, but don't give me a guy like Chip Kelly. Do not give me some guy that is coached in the NFL and just was not good, but we're like, oh, well, we can revive his career. Don't give me Rex Ryan again. Don't give me Vance Joseph. Don't give me Steve Wilkes. Stop it. Stop it. Get a good head coach. Trade for picks. Stack up with young talent. Rebuild. Do it right now. Stop trying to make big free agent splashes like Le'Veon Bell and just completely missing on him. Stop it. It's ridiculous. I hate being a Jets fan sometimes. I will forever be a Jets fan. I'm very loyal to this team. The only way I would ever leave the Jets is if they left New York. Because that would be stupid. I would leave the Jets in that case. But I am a loyal Jets fan. I love the New York Jets. But right now, man, this is a terrible situation. This is a bad situation that we are in. And we're not just losing. We're getting blown out. We are getting the brakes beaten off of us. I can tell you guys, the first 2 weeks of this NFL season, I didn't watch the Jets games at all because I knew we were going to lose. And that 49ers game, I knew we were going to get absolutely destroyed. I knew that the Bills were just going to go out there and just carve up our defense. Josh Allen's a bad quarterback, but anybody can do anything against the Jets. San Francisco is just miles better than us, and I knew we were going to get blown out. 5 seconds into the game, we let Raheem Mostert go 80 yards. Nice. Yeah, and then our next game against the Colts, Phillip Rivers is probably going to look like Drew Brees in that game. He's probably just going to chuck it up to Keenan Allen. Not Keenan Allen. God, he's not on the Chargers anymore. Probably just going to heave it to T.Y. Hilton every play and just oh, man. It's so bad. This is a bit of a ramble, I know. It is what it is. But I am an angry Jets fan, and I will say that right now. I am a very, very angry Jets fan, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Actually, Christopher Johnson and Joe Douglas can do something about it. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for bearing with me in this rant and listening to me scream about the Jets because we suck and we're going to be terrible for a while unless we draft Trevor Lawrence. Please do it and don't draft Adam Gase. Fire Adam Gase. But again, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Like I said earlier, we're going to be dropping team breakdowns very soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.